What you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. Or what you gonna do? Or what you gonna do when they come for you?
Alrighty, I think that song was a little fitting for this video that's going to be at hand here. Earlier today, around 2 o'clock, I got a call from Bishop demanding $1,500 for January's lease, which is 6 times what the farm lease was. Demanding $1,500. So I told him I do not have $1,500, nor will I pay him $1,500. And his rebuttal was this: I want $1,500, or I will do something that you will not like. And I told him, I said, excuse me? He said, you have been fair warned. If I do not have $1,500 by Friday, I will do something that you will not like. Those was his exact words. So, I'll be glad when this is done and over with. So tomorrow, I got 2 trucks and trailers coming to move some cows. I'm just scattering them all over creation. I'm not selling them yet. I had somebody actually call wanting to buy 20 of them. But the price that he was wanting to pay to what I was wanting for him was just too far, and honestly, I really don't want to sell them. So I'm going to scatter cattle all over creation. I'm putting 15 cows in a bull in one place, and 6 in another place, and 3 in another place, and 22 in another place. Just, I'm gonna have them all over creation, just to get away from this, because I know what's gonna happen. And I talked to somebody that knows the actual owner of the property, and they had told me that he is a very crooked individual, which probably is the reason why that Bishop and this guy is buddies. But anyways, I'm down here with the calves tonight, giving them water, because I chose not to carry 5-gallon buckets of water through mud that was literally 3 inches from the top of my muck boot. I did that yesterday, and I will not do that again. No, I did that day before yesterday, and I will not do that again. So I slacked yesterday and didn't give them any water. I mean, they had water because it holds 180 gallon, and it was full the day before yesterday when I filled it up. And yesterday it was a little less than half, but this evening it was basically bone dry. I mean, probably an inch or 2 of water, but you know. So I just went and hooked up to the city water, and I got 225 gallon water. I'm gonna run it right into it, and I fed the calves 200 pound of feed because I wanted to. It's sweet feed, and they like it okay. They're really not crazy about it, which is surprising, because they got absolutely bananas over the commodity feed that I've been feeding. So I thought they'd really love this, but they didn't. Rural King had it buy 5 get 1 free, so I bought 12, and I just been feeding them 4 bags a day with that and all the hay they can stand. But I'm not gonna. They're not going to get any hay tonight, which still they'll be okay, because you know they had some today. They finished a little bit of the roll that was left, and 200 pound of feed, that'll get them through. And the reason I'm not doing it is because I got to put cows in the lot, so I don't want them, you know, so hard on the hay right there. So I'm hauling out 15 cows in a bull tomorrow if I can get one of the bulls in the lot, and they're going to haul them out. So I got a really busy day tomorrow. I wish I could get it on film, but it's probably not going to happen. I mean, I'll film as much as I can when I can, but I got to get cows in here, get them sorted out, separated out, and hopefully maybe get a bull in here, get them out to one of the other farm that I got leased. I got to haul a bunch of hay tomorrow to scatter it out across the country. And I also have to go to the lawyer's office tomorrow at 1 o'clock because I'm actually going to get it's basically a personal lawsuit / restraining order, just for good measure. I'm not sure how it's going to, I don't know if the restraining order is going to be on Bishop, or if it's going to be on, or it can just be on, I mean, rambling here, so focus. The restraining order is probably going to have to be on Bishop, and the personal lawsuit is going to have to be on the actual landowner, because it's really going to be under the unjustly enrichment lawsuit. I think that's how it was presented to me. So that's what I'm doing tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So that's where I stand with this. But anyways, just is what it is. And I actually have somebody tomorrow coming to look at my feeder calves that I have. There's 30 of them in the lot. They are for sale. I wish I had more to sell, because I'm sure some of you guys that watch me that are fairly close would probably buy them. But I've only got 30, so that's not a tractor trailer load by no means. So anyways, I don't know if I'll post this tonight or add this in or what, because it's really not much of a video. It's just kind of me rattling yakety yak yak yak. And today he was trying his best to get me to just go off the deep end on him. But I'm not giving in to him. I'd really like to give him a what for, but I want to do that face to face. So I just kind of held my tongue, and I was polite and just, no sir, yes sir, yada yada yada, because he's wanting me to just flip out on him, because he called me today, and you know, I told him I had somebody that might be interested in buying the cows, and he's like, there's no way anybody will buy those cows. He said, I can't imagine anybody wanting to buy your cows. You know, mine are not the best looking cows. They're muddy. They really look bad just because they're so frazzle and muddy, but you know, overall body condition is good. Some are a little better than others. I got one or two that's if you used to rate them on a, let's just say 10's where you want them to be, they would be a 7.5, 8. You know, still for this time of year, the mud and stuff, you know, they're not bone piles by no means, but they're, you know, they're in good shape, put it that way. But he was trying to get that, and you know, just he was going on, you know, you stole all my T-posts, you tore down fence, the barn hasn't been cleaned out. What else did he say? Oh, the electric across the road, you know, you haven't paid for that. You know, you're supposed to pay for that. You're responsible. You let them use the electricity. You're the one that's seen the extension cords. I'm like, yes, I informed you of what they were doing, and it is up to you to take care of it. I'm out of it. I offered to pay the minimum connection fee because the electric fence charger will not use that much juice, but he expects me to pay the 3, 4, 5, however much it is electric bill. And I told him, in a polite way, I will not pay for the electric. And he rebutted with, yeah, I figured you would, because you think that everybody owes you something. Just, you know, he's digging hard, trying to get me to bite, and I ain't doing it. I will not do it. Because in my opinion, the best thing you can do for people that are digging like that is not to say anything. Be polite, be nice, kill it with kindness, because it just, you know, that's gritting on them, because they want you to react. And when you don't, they got to just go and stew on that. So that's what I'm doing. So the last part of the communication I will have with him. I am going to inform him, don't ever make the mistake of calling me again. And that's what I'm going to tell him. And, you know, and as a Christian, I want to do the Christian thing. Be polite. I don't want to insult him, even though I'd like to just to give him a what for. But you can't do that. As a Christian, gotta be nice. It's really tough too sometimes, but yes, we let it slip a time and time again, but with each experience we get a little better. And I don't know, it's really flustered me today, and I'm kind of worried that I'll get cows missing, dead, gone. You know, really, I mean, like these calves, they could back in here with a 24-foot gooseneck trailer, one that's 8 foot wide or 30, whatever it is, and back right in there while I'm gone. Them calves would walk right in the barn because I've trained them that way. Because when I scrape out the lot, that's what I walk them in there, and I scrape the lot out. So they're used to going in there. They'd go right in there. They could close the door, open the cut gate, send them right down the load and chute on the trailer and be gone, and I never know it. Never know who did it. So that's why I'm trying to get all these out as quick as I can. So anyways, I'll be back because I gotta go check the water.